CNN broadcaster Erin Burnett and her husband, David Rubilotta, have been together for over 20 years. Erin Burnett is best recognized as the anchor of her self-titled hour-long program on CNN, Erin Burnett Out Front, where she shares analysis of socio-economic and political news stories from across the world and is occasionally joined by an expert. Away from the screens, Erin mainly keeps her family off of social media and keeps her pages updated with work-related content. However, the 48-year-old has made rare admissions to publications about her loved ones, including her husband, financial journalist, David Rubilotta, and their 3 children. Together with Erin, who was listed as one of the richest anchors in the U.S., David is reported to have a net worth of over $12 million, £9,007,158, from his career as a Citibank executive and other lucrative businesses. The couple first met on a blind date in 2002, and after being set up by a friend, they dated for 8 years before tying the knot with an intimate ceremony in 2012, just days before Christmas. Speaking on their nuptials, Erin shared, "Christmas is our favorite time of year. We thought it would be the perfect time to get married," Burnett told People after the wedding. As for their decision to get married at City Hall, she added, "We're very casual. I love how at City Hall people come in everything from wedding gowns to jeans. It's so mellow and chill, just how we like it." Erin even opted to wear a red dress for her wedding instead of a traditional white gown. David has forged a successful career for himself after completing a master's degree in business administration at Columbia University and working at the now-defunct Lehman Brothers, where he reportedly began in trading. He then embarked on a career as the managing director of Citigroup in the leveraged credit department, where he was an employee for 19 years. Since 2021, David has been the key head of fixed income capital markets at Stifel Financial, an investment banking company. Throughout their marriage, the couple welcomed 3 children, a son, Niall Thomas, 12, a daughter, Colby Isabel, 10, and then Erin gave birth to their second son, Owen Thomas, in 2018. The broadcaster opened up about how motherhood has changed her outlook on life and her approach to work, and shared, "It doesn't change who you are. It doesn't change you, but once you have a child and you experience the complete ability to love something in such a way that you've never loved anything before, something that is so just gigantic and big, it does change your perspective. It also gives you a sense of the impermanence of life. You realize that at its best, you're passing things off to another generation, and at its most fearful, sometimes, as a parent, you're worried about them and you want to keep them safe. I think that colors how I approach my work. There's no way that you can see what's happening in Ukraine, and you can see all those families being split up, and all those women and children, and not be deeply, deeply broken about that," she added to the cut.